All right, sup guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me on my channel a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join my sports betting community and Discord server, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Happy Chase Burns Day. He got us in Cincinnati out here like Jesus has risen in Great American Ballpark. I mean, we just couldn't be more proud to be a Cincinnati Red right now. I'm rocking all the Reds attire today. Everything red and black all fucking day. So happy to be a Reds right now. So happy to have Chase Brown. He like Martin Luther King for us. He done brought back hope to Cincinnati. We finally got a reason to put on and rep again. Anyways, oh, by the way, guys, look at this shit. You see this jersey? All the letters and stitchings falling off. I buy all my sports attire from the same store. I've been going there for years now. I buy all my jerseys from there. This shit's like $150, $200. They're high quality. I've never had an issue before. I've been a long time customer. Spent a lot of money with them. I told them, hey man, I called them. I said, look, the letters are all falling off and shit. I've never had this problem with you guys before, but could you replace this jersey or get me a new one? A store credit's even fine. You know, I buy from you guys all the time. They gonna tell me there's nothing they can do. Okay, bet. So I need a new jersey and sports attire shop because I will never spend another penny with them again in my life. They done piss me off. So I'm just I'm very tilted with my jersey store right now. Anyways, let's get into yesterday's review, get into the slate. Enough talking. We'll get into we'll review yesterday, show some home runs, go over the slate, go over some player props, and continue to run up a fucking bag. To review yesterday, I went 22 wins, 36 losses, won $362. Not a bad day. We do take those. Here I had a lot of two-leg EV parlays, which I'm going to make a video on how to bet parlays properly. But anyways, WNBA just continues to be insanely profitable. As long as you got EV on one leg, put it with another one, compile the EV and crack their ass. And then I had this Sal Frelick 2 hits with Kelsey Plum for 4 rebounds. When that hit, I gave away $50 on Twitter because I just knew it was coming. I said, if Kelsey Plum gets 4 boards, I'm giving away 50. And she ended up with like having 5 or 6. So I did order a Kelsey Plum shirt. Y'all gonna see me wearing a fucking WNBA jersey. I swear I'll order one when she cashed that. Anyways, enough talk. Let's get into the slate review and talk about these games. By the way, if you did tail me yesterday on my leans, you went like 10-2. If you tailed all my leans yesterday, you went like 10 wins, 2 losses. Don't let nobody fucking tell you otherwise. I cracked the slate yesterday just off of reads. All right, let's get into it. Today's scheduled show and program. First game, Padres, Matt Waldron. Phillies, Zach lights the fuck out, flip the switch boss's bedtime Wheeler. So Matt Waldron, I have no idea what to expect. He hasn't pitched any games. I mean, yeah, you can look at past stats and shit like that, but like I don't really care what happened in the past, especially last year. To me, that means nothing. You can be the best player in the world one year and the worst the next. I hate looking at past stats. I like, especially in baseball. Baseball's a streaky sport. You need to know what they're doing right the fuck now. How are they pitching now? How are they hitting now? How's the team doing now? Last 5-10 games is all you need to look at. As a whole, it doesn't much matter. Baseball's so streaky. Can't get a read on a guy who hasn't pitched. Flip side, he got Zach Wheeler. Footnote, Waldron last year was pretty ass. He had like a 5 ERA, if you guys do care about that. Zach Wheeler, he's lights out. No one can touch him. You know the guy's going to go, 7 innings of shutout baseball typically? I'm sorry, 6 innings of shutout baseball. No one can touch him. No one can square him up. He's so much strikeout. The dude's just so good. Obviously, you'd want to be on the Phillies here. The problem is, the books and a lot of these simulators think that the Phillies just dominate today and hit tons of home runs and send the ball out the park. As I just got done ranting about, I think baseball is streaky. I think teams either are hot or they're not. I think these Phillies bats look fucking terrible. Weather's perfect, winds blowing out. We're getting a very high total of a 9. Guys, I would be on the under. I don't think that I don't think that the Phillies can hit the ball right now, and so I don't think it matters what Matt Waldron does. I just think that right now they're ice cold and can't hit and can't score. And we know Zach Wheeler's not going to give up shit. They're coming off low series versus the Braves, no rest in between. Under 9 for me, under 9.5, wherever it goes. I think you have to lean the under here. That's where I'd be at. Next game, we got Eric Fetty for the Cardinals, and we got Andrew Haney for the Pirates. These are two of the hottest teams in baseball right now. Cardinals are back. They're hitting excellent. They're scoring tons of runs a game. They look great. Flip side, you got Andrew Haney, another guy who is just on, Flip side, you got the Pirates. They're on fire and scoring tons every game as well. Eric Fetty, 4 ERA. He gets hit a lot and he walks a lot. His numbers somehow are actually, his stats are not bad. He's got a 4.1 ERA. I'm telling you guys, he's ass. And he only goes 5 innings, and the Cardinals bullpen's awful. Flip side, the Pirates, you got Andrew Haney. He only goes about 5 innings as well. He gets hit constantly. He walks a lot, and he's hard contact prone. What's the weather doing at this park today? Is it nice weather, but not necessarily for home runs? Guys, I don't think there's any other way to lean in this game besides an over. You either lean the over or you take the Pirates. That's the only options. The Pirates are just unbelievably hot, but so are the Cardinals. For me, both these teams are batting well. Both these teams are scoring well, and neither of these pitchers are top tier. Over 8.5, it's too low. If you can get an 8, take it, but over 8.5. Under for the first game, and then the over for this. Under for the Padres and the Phillies, over for the Cardinals and the Pirates. That's where I would lean. It's the only thing that makes sense, guys. And this slate's kind of tough. Next game, we got Yankees versus the Blue Jays. You got Carlos Beach Ball Rodon. And on the flip side, you got Max Scherzer for the Blue Jays. This is a very, very difficult, tricky game to cap. Tons of variance in all these games. Just like that last game with the Pirates and the Cardinals. Like, who fucking knows, man? I just think it goes over. You got to go off what you've seen, and baseball's streaky. That said, this is another one where there's so much variance here. You have Carlos Rodon, who's been an excellent pitcher pretty much all season. He's been lights out. That said, you have weather that's really good for home runs today. Winds blowing out of Rogers Center. It should be a pretty high scoring game off the weather. You have Max Scherzer, he's terrible, guys. He has 8 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks. Like, that's really, really bad and unbackable. Carlos has been lights out, going 6 innings, damn near shutting people out. The problem is, the Blue Jays are ridiculously good versus left-handed batters, like top tier in the league versus lefties. I think they're just under the Yankees and maybe the Yankees and I think the Astros or the Brewers. Anyways, they're like top 3 or 4 versus lefties. They're really good. And the other thing I will say is Carlos Rodon, his stats look great. He has a 2.9 ERA. But I will say he's had one of the easiest schedules out of any pitcher in baseball. The only competent lineups he's seen have murdered him. He saw the Diamondbacks, they murdered him. He went 6 innings with 4 runs, 4 walks, and a homer. The Tigers, he went 6 innings with 5 runs, a homer, and 3 walks. So lots of walks, a couple homers, and hard contact, and lots of hits versus good offenses. Then after that he goes Giants, ass, Rays when they were ass, Guardians, ass, Orioles, ass, and this is back in April, May. Then he sees Padres at a time when they were ass. He sees the Athletics when they were hot, gave up tons of 8 hits, 4 runs, 2 homers. Mets, ass, Rangers, ass, Angels, ass, Guardians, ass, Red Sox twice, ass, Angels, ass, Reds, ass. He's had quite literally, and the Angels don't get me wrong, the Angels lineup's good, but not versus lefties. They're terrible. Versus righties, they're really, really good. So he has only seen 3 competent teams: D-backs, Tigers, and Athletics. They're the only teams good versus lefties, and they murdered him. So I do worry that, maybe these Blue Jays can get to him today. I do worry about that. That said, the Yankees look good. They look like they're going to get hot. I think that they have no problem dealing with Max Scherzer. It could be a sneaky Blue Jays spot, but that said, Carlos Rodon has been good. I know that competent teams have hit him, but he has been good. He deserves some type of respect for the season that he's shown, and I'm gonna back him here. I will be on the Yankees money line or the over 8.5. But more than likely it'll be Yankees money line for me. -150 is a fair price. Max Scherzer's awful, and Carlos Rodon deserves some respect. He's pitched well consistently the whole season. Yes, competent teams have hit him, but Blue Jays haven't been that damn good, and just because they can hit lefties doesn't mean they just come out and murder Carlos Rodon. To even consider the Blue Jays with Carlos Rodon on the bump versus Max Scherzer, it's blatant disrespect. Yankees money line for me. Next game, Reds and the Red Sox. You got Chase the GOAT Burns, and you got Garrett Crochet for the Red Sox. Guys, I'm on the first 5 under 4. I've already bet it. I actually got an under 4.5. DraftKings had a mispriced line this morning I was able to bet, but first 5 under 4 is where I would go. And I'd also look at a Nerfy. Guys, Chase Burns, first of all, Garrett Crochet, let's start with him. He's excellent. The guy goes 7 innings. He is one of the best pitchers in baseball, in my opinion, Cy Young contender as well. He goes about 7 innings a game. No one can get him. No one can square him up. He's one caveat. He does leave that home run ball hanging, similar to like Ranger Suarez, but by far and large, like the guy is lights out. He's very, very good. I don't think the Reds touch him. On the flip side, you got Chase Burns. He went out there his first big time start versus the Yankees and murdered them. He struck out 8 people. He struck out like 5 in a row. No one could touch him. No one could hit him. They did start timing him the 3rd time around. But by then, I mean, that's what, 5 innings in? I think you can get an easy first 5 under and a Nerfy. I don't think it's going to take teams time to adjust to Chase Burns. The guy throws 103 effortlessly. He was throwing 103 in there like it wasn't shit. Didn't even look like he was like trying to do it. The kid just has a fucking nuclear cannon on his arm. And I think that since he's got to the big leagues, these teams will be stressing him to work on his slider, his changeup, and his curveball. If he can get... His problem versus the Yankees was he couldn't throw a strike with the slider or the curveball or the changeup. He didn't even try the curveball. Slider and changeup, he couldn't throw strikes. So what happened is he'd get a 3-0 count, and then he'd have to throw in 4 dead center 103-mile-per-hour fastballs. Second time through the lineup, players like the Yankees, the guys, they're going to start timing that fastball, and Ben Rice introduced him to the big leagues with a bomb. See ya, ball. If the Reds do any type of coaching, all they've done is practice his goddamn slider, his changeup, and his curve. He should come out here, be able to get some first strike of couple, 0-1 counts, 0-2 counts, and be able to sit him down with the fastball today. I think Chase Burns puts on a fucking clinic. Under first 5 for me, it should be free as hell. It should be one of the easiest bets of the day. Unless Chase Burns unless the Reds pitching coach is just the worst there's ever been in the history of baseball. Next game, we have the Athletics and the Rays. We got Jacob Lopez and Drew Rossman. This is another phenomenal pitching matchup here, guys. Jacob Lopez, he's probably the Athletics' best pitcher. The kid's lights out, man. No one can touch him. He looks great, especially his last 4. He has 8, 9, 11, 12, 14 hits in 12, 21, 12, 22, 21, 2019, 23 innings of work, and he only has 14 hits. It's really, really impressive. No home runs his last 4, a couple walks, but like and only 1 earned run. And that's Tigers, Astros, Royals, and Orioles. Jacob Lopez looks excellent. The kid can pitch. He can really deal. On the flip side, Drew Rossman, he's lights out as well. I mean, I love this guy, man. Like, he's one of my favorite pitchers to back. He's going to give you the most consistent 5 innings you're going to see. He'll go 5 innings. He'll give up 1 or 2 runs. He won't give up hard contact. He won't be in trouble much. Like, he's a dog. This game is very hard to cap, though, because both these lineups are on fire. The Athletics are scoring. The Rays have been scoring. That said, after watching the Rays yesterday, they looked awful. They looked tired, worn down, like they need a rest day, and they're still not getting one. 2 great pitchers. The problem is the weather is perfect for the long ball. It's perfect for home runs. I don't want to see these bullpens. For me, I think you just take a first 5 under. Look at a first 5 under angle and lock that bet in. First 5 under 4 should be probably, either push or they cash it. Either push or you cash. I don't think it goes over, and these teams can score, but Rays are tired. They need a rest day. Athletics, I don't think, can deal with a pitcher like Drew Rossman. Even though the weather's perfect, I think you'll get a really nice high first 5 line and take advantage of it. First 5 under for me. Let's back these 2 good pitchers and not see the bullpens. Next game, Orioles and the Rangers. You got on the bump for the Orioles, you got Trevor Rogers, and on the bump for the Rangers, you got this bum-ass dude named Patrick Corbin. I hate Patrick Corbin. He is ass. Now, Trevor Rogers for these Orioles, the guy, I'm very impressed with him. He looks really good. We've only had him for 3 starts. He saw the Red Sox, the Rays, and the Rangers. So he has already seen these Rangers once. He went 8 innings with 3 hits and no walks. They could not do shit. They could not make hard contact. In fact, nobody can. In his 3 starts, he has no home runs and really no hard contact. Rays got to him. He went 2 1/3, 5 hits, gave up 3 runs with 3 walks. They were on fire at the time, though. I mean, they were hitting everybody. They were doing that to everyone. He shut out the Red Sox, shut out the Rangers. The guy looks great. He has good stuff. He's got a 1.6 ERA. I like Trevor Rogers. I think these Orioles are getting hot, and I think we can expect to ride their wave for a few days. I don't think the Rangers can keep up with a high-scoring team. I think the Orioles bats are hot. I think the Orioles have a pitching advantage, and I think Patrick Corbin is ass. He goes 5 innings. He gives up 4 or 5 runs. He gives up home runs, and he walks a lot. Unbackable. Orioles, for me, on the money line, I expect them to have a great night and destroy these Rangers. If you want to take them on the run line, be my guest, but I think the money line price is fair. Orioles money line for me. Next game, we got Michael Waka Flocka versus George Kirby. Royals versus the Mariners. Michael Waka and George Kirby on the bump. Michael Waka, he's okay. He goes about 6 innings. He gets hit a lot. He's not too hard contact prone. He does give up some, but he gets hit a lot. He walks a little bit. He will stress you out. He's not the easiest to back because he's oftentimes kind of in trouble and you're sweating, but he works out of it. He's a vet in this shit, and he's a good pitcher, and he's manageable. Flip side, you got George Kirby. I think he is ass. I think he's terrible. But I will say, as much as he gets hit and he walks and he gives up some pretty hard contact too, he's actually been all right lately. He's managing it as well. His ERA is high at a 5.4, but he really doesn't. His numbers aren't that bad. This one's tough, but I must say, I want to back the Royals here. I think the Royals can win this game, guys. I really do. I think that they've been playing decent ball. They gave the Dodgers a pretty good series. It is always scary backing their bats, but I think that George Kirby is much worse than Michael Waka. I think that the Royals can get to him. I never feel good betting the Royals ever. But here in this spot, Royals money line, Royals run line, and try to crack they dumbass. I think George Kirby has a bad game, and I think Waka Flocka comes out here and performs just fine. Give me the Royals on the money line. Next game, we got Logan Webb on the bump for the Giants and Ryan Nelson on the bump for the Diamondbacks. This game, guys, unfortunately, I think it's unbackable. I think it's unbettable. We already know that Logan Webb's going to come out here. He's going to deal. He's going to go 6, 7 innings. It's going to be lights the fuck out. Turn him off. It's bedtime. No one can touch the guy. He's one of the best pitchers in baseball. We know that. On the flip side, you got Ryan Nelson with them Diamondbacks, and he's got a 3.7 ERA. He goes about 5 innings, and he's got some pretty good stuff too. He's not a bad pitcher at all, especially lately. He's been really good. The Giants can't score worth a damn. The Diamondbacks can, but they're versus Logan Webb. You got a total of 8. I don't really find this game bettable, but I will say if I was to bet it, I think you just lean the under 8. Maybe get an under 8.5, but I don't see how this game gets high scoring unless Logan Webb has a meltdown. We know the Giants can't score right now. They can't score on anybody. Their offense is awful. Ryan Nelson's a pretty good pitcher. Logan Webb, he's going to be lights out. Under 8 or a first 5, under like 3.5 or under 4. I don't think this game gets very high scoring at all, and the weather is not a factor. It's going to be domed up, so some type of under, first 5 under, or game total under. That's where I would lean. I don't see this being an exciting day. You got a lot of good pitchers and a lot of bad bats today. I just think it's a low scoring, boring night of MLB. That's where I'm at with it. Okay, guys. That's all for the slate review. Let's go ahead and, damn, phone blowing up. Let's go ahead and get into some home runs. And today for home runs to go yard, I am betting these. I'm on Nick Castellanos for a home run at plus 500, Willy Adames for a home run at plus 540, and Carlos Navarez for a home run at plus 600. See ya, ball. Goodbye. Have a nice trip. Let's look at some props, and then I'll get you guys out of here. 2 props that I love today, guys, and I've been cashing these. First one's going to be, let me pull up Outlier so you guys can actually see it. By the way, this is Outlier, the #1 sports betting app there is. I use it all day, every day. There's a link for 7 days free in the description. Learn it, like it, love it, live it, eat it, breathe it. You need this to be successful. We got Spencer Steer to get a base. Guys, Garrett Crochet's excellent. I'm not taking anything from him. That said, Spencer Steer, he's just so on fire right now. When you're really hot, you can hit anybody. A hot bat will beat a hot pitcher. A hot bat, when you have that confidence and you're swinging and you're getting 4 or 5 tries a game, you're gonna get a hit. Spencer Steer's hot right now. His bases have been out of this world. To get 1 base should not be priced like this. It's crazy. I'm on Spencer Steer to get 1 base. If you want to parlay it with somebody else versus a bad pitcher, be my guess. Maybe even Bobby Witt. Because my next play is Bobby Witt for 2 bases versus George Kirby. Guys, George Kirby sucks, and Bobby Witt, he's another one who's just on fire right now. On the season, okay, 55%. Last 10, 80. He's been just on fucking fire. I love Bobby Witt Jr. today for 2 bases. All right, that's all, guys. Small slate. Let's get out of here. Let's get a bag. Happy Chase Burns Day. Let's crack these folks.